Hello everyone, thank you for clicking on my channel. Welcome to the journey home. My name is Catherine and I live in Nova Scotia. And today the sun is shining. We get a lot of rain in Nova Scotia at certain times of the year. I think the monsoon season arrives around August when the hurricanes start coming up the coast. And spring has just always been to me the most ugliest time of the year between the snow melting and flowers blooming. But the flowers are blooming. The trees are in full foliage. Everything is glowing green when you go outside. It's really beautiful. I really do appreciate what I have missed all these years. It's very cold up north, and I know that they're still having freezing temperatures. My heart goes out to them. If only they knew how beautiful this kind of weather is. I could never stand the heat of the tropics, but this, for me, is perfect. My personal readings are caught up. I am amazed that I was able to take 2 days off and still get them all out in a timely fashion. That's kind of miraculous for me because of the Zodiacs and doing the cleanup of the yard, and that amazes me that I could get them out still. And you can ask as many questions as you like for $35, and I will answer as many as I can in a 15 to 20 minute period. That's Chloe in the background if you hear snoring. Also for the website, I'll talk about that halfway through, like really get on with it. Two of Fire. This is you almost crossing the finish line. You have overcome a lot of trials, a lot on this journey, a lot in this cycle. And it's almost like with great strength and force of will, you managed to close the cycle and close that, slam that door, or that last thing that was holding that tower up, slam it down, down to the foundation to begin something solid. So you're being carried. Now this, I have always said, is spirit picking you up and putting you on a guardian's back. This guardian could be in the form of a person that is just, rooting for you, supporting you, just quietly helping you. The victory lap. Come on, you can do it. You're almost there. And helping you. Here, I've got the lantern. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Let's go on. Your crowning energy today will be the Seven of Pentacles, or the Seven of Earth. This is all the seeds that you planted, nurtured, cultivated, watered, grown, weeded, and you're like, when is this going to be completed? Well, we can see from the bottom of the deck, you're about 2 steps away from the finish line. And here we have the Two of Water, which is true love. So if you haven't met this person yet, you're about to. Speaking of the Tower, there it is. That force of will to take and there's the 7, 7, 7. And you have divine help here. That force of will and courage to take down that last, I don't know, codependent, habitual something or other that has just been like a bane in your life. Removing it. To come to this balance. This beautiful, pristine balance. An equal give and take with someone. It's almost like when you come out of this, what you thought was lost, look, you're adorned with. What you thought would never happen, you're adorned with the fruits of that labor. So it wasn't a matter of let's build a tower. This tower had to come down. Because the way we perceive things, the way we perceive true love, the way we believe that it should go is never the way it goes. You are, both of you, moving to calmer waters. And this is a love reading, obviously. So we have 7, 7, and 6 and 6. Divine intervention and a sense of peace, calmness, clarity. Here we are. That conscious effort to open the crown chakra. And you really are on fire now. This unstoppable energy. This is unstoppable energy. You're going through this healing process now. The power of this being fed from the source through the crown. It's lighting you up. Epiphanies, revelations, and now the fortune's wheel. Well, this is an interesting reading this morning. This came up for me last night and this morning. Anyway, here we are. The closing of the cycle, the beginning of the new. And it's going to be lucrative. It's going to be legacy building, a windfall of money, a big surprise on the way. This opportunity, you're not going to miss this opportunity this time because you're looking right at it. And it's a big, fat pearl. So isn't this something? Look, in this one, you're looking right at the opportunity. And this one, it's almost, today it feels like you're playing hard to get. But I know this is about grieving and sorrow and looking back at the past. But it's like this seahorse is like, wait a minute. All right, it was bad. It hurt. It was painful. You were burned. I mean, but look what you're getting out of it. Look what's coming to you. Here, look at this seahorse. Look, look, look. It's like Spirit saying, okay, mourning is good. It's a good way of purging. Now you need to take that last final 2 steps because the battle you fought for love was an exhausting one. We have another 6. A most fortuitous sequence of events here. These are 2 rows of 6 columns or 6 pillars. The 12 thrones of heaven, the 12 apostles, the 12 zodiacs, taming the beast. You've shown great courage. And look at you. You've conquered it. You're laying down with that beast within. This is almost like the sacral chakra opening up. And when it opens up, you forgive yourself. You accept yourself. That love of self. And falling in love. Falling in love with self means falling in love with others, or others falling in love with you. So what this battle was with love has brought you full circle to the 2 of Cups. The entry of, this could be a person you already know, and you've come full circle with this healing process. This could be something of your future that's very, very close, or the energies are around you. That comes in after the Tower. But there is a falling in love here. Yes, it could be a falling in love with a job. It could be a falling in love with a destiny, falling in love with self. But I'm seeing 2. It's almost like it could be a spiritual partnership even. That giraffe at the bottom of the deck. Support. You have support. And finally, here you are, independent in your own right. That you don't need anyone to complete you. That you can be content as you are, happy as you are. I know that, the 10 years I spent off in the wilderness, living alone, raising goats, my God, they were probably the happiest 10 years of my life. But there is that prayer. You don't want to really do it alone. And you are a step away from being an empress or an emperor. You're at the 9. 10 is completion. The full embodiment of that legacy. And the emperor and empress, of course, reign together. They don't reign alone. So this prayer, inner prayer, even if you are unaware of it, it's maybe subconscious, for your soulmate to arrive, your true love to arrive. And they are arriving. They're around you. The energy is there, if it's not there already. We're going to clarify this. Open this story up a little more. Shall we? Yes. Now, back to the spiel. For the cost of one extended reading, because I'll be going to the website after this, the cost of one extended reading, you get access to all the Zodiacs and Afternoon Delights extended readings for a month. You can also, as this is the bonus, you can ask me to pull a card for you under one of those extended readings, and I will do that happily, because I love doing that, and it's a wonderful way of interacting with you all on a more personal level. Are we going to pop, Spirit? I've run out of things to talk about. Oh yeah, I have a Facebook page. I pull a card a day there too. Today's card I thought was very, I don't know, not the normal reading of a card, but the meaning of that card today really hit me. Bottom of the deck. This is actually good in light of all the other cards. This is the finality. This is the last of that tower coming down. The completion. The wheel moving forward. Yes, it was painful. We're seeing this grieving here. But the rest of it, we see it like a healing process that you've been going through. We've got the 6-6. And there was another 6 here somewhere. 666. I know there's a lot of dogma about the evils of 666 and the mark of a man. And I've studied all that. 6 is actually one of those hidden numbers that bring peace. So, now that we're past that, the Wheel of Fortune is going to clarify your harvest that you're waiting for. Universe is going to bring it in for you. All this work that you've done on self, you're about to be rewarded for. We've got it twice now. And it's looking very lucrative. You have options here. I suppose you're wondering what your true love is, who it is. You have options. You're probably fearful that you'll choose wrongly, and you're a little confused. Or you're thinking, I really thought this was my true love, but now I'm not sure. That tower moment changed you. You have the keys. Something sacred. This is the institution of marriage. Commitment. Could it be that despite this tower, you still have not given up hope? I don't get the feeling of, you know, you guys need to release. You're not releasing. You know how I've been lecturing you for weeks now. Release, release, release. Get rid of those energies. Get rid of those energies. I get the feeling you have. And what's left is sacred. There's victory here. And a balance. That is a marriage wreath, by the way. It doesn't show up in all decks. And while you're moving to calmer waters, which tells me you could be moving, relocating, the sun's going to shine on you. You don't necessarily need to be relocating, but you are definitely soul-wise, internally, relocating, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, relocating to a calmer place. And the sun, and with this sun card, this is a child. This is the beginning of something glorious. Messenger of fire. There it is again. Now this is the same as this card. Let me show. It's the same as this card. Six of air. A lot of sixes in the readings today. To me, there's a heck of a lot of healing going on. Six of swords, moving to calmer waters. You could be relocating. This is growth. And look, even though your arms are crossed, maybe you've been burned, but you are lighting up. You are awakening here, but this is heart, soul, mind, body. Moving into a completely different headspace. Tower again, that fortune's wheel is moving forward. Taking down the rest of that. I think this is something that's already happened. I think this is something that's been ongoing. And denial has been running rampant in your life, but now you're looking at it for what it is. Fortune's wheel, even if you were holding on and not releasing, universe is making it happen. And you're releasing. Because I see a lot of healing here. I mean, 2 towers and a lot of healing. There's such peaceful energy here. 4 of water. Here's the opportunity. Love coming in. There's going to be an offer of love. And you're already connected to them spiritually, psychically. You may not have even met them. It could be an earth sign. It could be a Pisces specifically. They have a treasure in their cup for you. And their emotions are overwhelming when they think of you. Here you go, hitting the ground running. Wait a second. This grieving, it's almost like you see this seahorse and you're ready to move. Look, even though this is the grieving card, it's almost like, look at her. It's like you're sleeping and you're having a dream, a nightmare maybe, but regardless, you're having a dream. And upon awakening, you act on it. No doubt, if you're having tower moments, and it was a slow tower fall, you know how it is when you're in a horrifying situation, everything's in slow motion. It will provoke dreams, even nightmares, to have a look at yourself. Yeah, here you go. You're probably traveling, maybe traveling to your love. You've made a decision here, and luck is on your side. We've had 2 Wheel of Fortune, 2 towers. There's luck on your side here. You could be thinking about someone on distant shores, and the world is in your hand and saying, I want a brand new beginning. I want a brand new beginning with this opportunity, this project, or this person. Wow, this is a real healing reading today. Look at this, wish fulfillment. If you're wishing on love, you will have that wish. Absolutely. Wish fulfillment. That's 1 cup away from completion, the 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment. Now you're 9 of Pentacles. So you're conflicted. It could be others trying to talk you out of something you want to do. Saying what? Are you nuts? But you've got everything here. You've got everything here. Everything you could ever want is right here. Why would you want to go somewhere else? Well, because it's this thing called destiny. And this is inner and outer conflict. But the prayer is to find your emperor or your empress. and you know they're out there. And it takes bravery, my friends. It takes a lot of courage to go for it. A lot of courage. All right, I'm going to take this over to the website and see where it leads us. I really do hope you join me over there. Please hit like to get my messages out there. It's a big help. Subscribe if you haven't, if it resonates. And I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for your support. It has made my mornings joyous just to wake up knowing that I'm coming to talk to you all and to share this amazing journey with you. God bless you. Talk to you soon.